Target Trading Academy.
Good afternoon, everybody. Preston Vogl here with today's Micros Market Recap. Today is Tuesday, May 10th. It is at the New York close. I'm actually just getting back in the office. I had errands to run from lunch on, but not too much in terms of anything that I may have missed in the markets. Oil, let's get right into it with oil here, micro oil. We opened pretty close to the close, not terribly far. We had an immediate move down. We hit it, had some extension down through into this HVA area. Again, these high volume areas or HVAs are given to our students the night before for their next day's trading endeavor. And then we had a floor, and then they just could not make it past the edge of this HVA. I was acting as resistance, and they just ended up driving it down. So we did end up closing net down in oil. Just around 99.65 or so. Gold, if you just take a quick look there, opened inside of its range yesterday, not terribly far from its close as well. Immediately had some selling, but it got stuffed at that HVA, again given to our students the night before. Several students took this entry here based off of our methodologies, taught in the room, winner, and then it came back down with that selling pressure and finally broke. You can see how severe it broke right there at that contract low, and it kind of just continued to melt down. Ultimately, again, finishing net down for the day. Now our equities, starting with the micro ES, opened towards the top edge of its range from yesterday. Had some immediate buying pressure, didn't quite get to their HVA level, and then kind of just zoned down, and the sellers started stepping in. It was a little choppy on those moves, but they couldn't break this area for a while, and then they finally broke it, as you can see here, around 10:30, and then just headed south until they finally got down to the contract low and just struggled to break down here. Big buyers stepping in that level, making it very difficult for them. But finally, they broke down further during lunch, only to be brought back up into its balance for the day. We did finish slightly net down compared to yesterday's move. Not terribly far from it, but overall, not a lot of progress, but yet we did finish net down. Now, Nasdaq, the micro Nasdaq, similar story, but we did finish net positive. In the micros, it's actually showing that we finished net positive compared to the minis, just so you know, in the ES. But overall, in the micros, or in the equities, we were down, except for the Nasdaq is going to be finishing positive. So, similar story in the ES, opened up above the close, near the range high, had some buying pressure, immediately slammed down, and then they just kept pushing it. Very choppy, trying to get that. You can see these moves, just very choppy. The fight all the way, tooth and nail. Come and tested that high again, only to be stuffed and brought down lower into these bodies. Now again, these HVA levels, you can see here, they're responding perfectly as they've been designed, and they are given out to our students again the night before based off of our methodologies. Now, not every entry at that edge is going to be based off the methodology, or I should say, not every entry is valid. There is a methodology. You just can't take whatever you wish around that area. If you're interested in finding more about the levels and how you can get them onto your charts and learn how to trade with them, or learn how to trade futures in general, feel free to reach out to us. Again, like I said, we did finish net positive in the micro Nasdaq as well as the minis. Now, the micro ES is positive to the micro ES, but it is negative in the minis, which is interesting. But that is today's Micros Market Recap. If you are interested in finding out more information about these levels and how you can get them onto your charts the night before, or if you're interested in learning how to trade with them according to our methodologies, feel free to reach out to us. We are Target Trading Academy. You can find us on Facebook or go to our website at targettradingacademy.com. Get in touch with us there, and we will gladly show you what we do in our rooms each day, and you'll be able to see for yourself why we are the #1 trading education company in the world. We look forward to seeing you there.